This is Destro the God, and I'm back with another Skyrim stream. I am going to be starting a new character, and I'm going to explain a little bit about why I decided to do that and everything. But before I actually do that, I do just want to emphasize, you can see down the bottom left, I have the name of the character that I'm going to make down there, so you can always keep track in the future with the videos which character I'm working with. So this character is going to be called Infinity God, and we're going to go ahead and just create the new character, and we're going to get started with this new Skyrim run. So, why did I start a new Skyrim run? Well, I did mention this in the ending of the last stream, but you know, you might not want to go view that. You might want to just watch this and see what's going on, why I decided to make a new character, blah, blah, blah. I'll just go explain everything, kind of give the standard introduction to what I'm doing, and we can just have some fun. Let me just go ahead and get through the very starter stuff, because we're going to be doing a lot of running around in the start. So this will just get us rolling pretty quick in the game. So, Infinity God. Let's go ahead and do that. We gotta wait for things to load a little. So yeah, at the end of my last run, there were a few things that were problematic, right? I was getting the double dragon spawns, and what I realized is that I didn't have the Diddly Dragons patch for, I forget the other dragon mod I have. It's in the description, I forget. I don't want to mess up the name or anything, but I have some other dragon mod, and you have to have the compatibility patch on, and I didn't have it, right? So that was one huge problem. Losing weapon and armor, or the armor and clutter fixes mod or whatever, losing the enchantment slots, all the different gear possibilities I lost because of that was really annoying. So I definitely wanted to go ahead and get that back in. I also hated the bow accuracy change. Well, the vanilla bow accuracy, so I really liked the change. So I wanted that back in. And then there was just a bunch of other small little minor mod things, like I got the Flora overhaul, I removed that. I put Den Dolad on, so now we're going to have static LODs that are 4K. Well, up to 4K. I don't know if they're all 4K or not. I hit the 4K option, but it should look really good now. I updated a whole bunch of mods so that they're now at the latest version. Oh, we got the start at the end. Dang, I thought this was the house one. So I rearranged some of, like, I had Project AIO. I think that's what it's called, and it was at half clarity. Right, and so I got the full clarity version of that mod, and then I also reordered a few mods so that now that we should get some more high quality mods showing up in the right order, right? So we've got updated parallax. So I mean, I can just tell personally from the last version compared to this version, like, oh my god, like, look at this carpet and look at this floor. Like, I know I'm in 4K, but it, like, with 60 FPS and all that and blah blah blah, but it was not looking this good before. So that's really cool how nice this looks. You'll probably see some differences because of that graphically if you saw the last series. Well, definitely you should see some. And they're not super obvious, right? Because it's, I mean, 4K to 4K, so it's not going to be super obvious or anything, but just wanted to do that. Hold up. Religion. And then let's go ahead and do this. Set our mod options. I'm going to go back to only setting the mod options after I've actually spawned into the world. And the reason why is because you can spawn in, like, water and die instantly with Live Another Life, because I am playing with survival mode, I am playing on legendary difficulty, and I am playing with permadeath on. So 1 life, instant death, no point setting up the mods and then dying immediately. So that's kind of what I decided. So we're going to have assault. Oops, assault. Then we configure SkyUI. And I'm going to talk about more stuff. I just want to get things set up because we're going to be doing a lot of walking, right? So I might as well just get this done and get us rolling, and then I can talk about things more. Oh, Smart Harvest. Have to load my rolls. I think there's only 3 mods that I update. So, yeah, that's it. 3 mods. And that should be solid.
Do you get to the cloud?
Just give it a sec. Alright, let me double check one more time. Deadly Dragons. I'm so paranoid about checking this stuff. So, yeah, this is good. SkyUI, I did set that. I just checked twice, and then we did Smart Harvest. Okay, so that's solid. So, yeah, the mod changes. I just wanted to make it so that I fixed all of the bugs. It's always a goal, right? Since I'm in I'm not in Windhelm. Whiterun. I'm thinking like Winterhold, Windhelm. I'm not Whiterun. Since I'm here, I can explain several changes because we need to do my standard start where I get alchemy ingredients and make potions for money, right? Very classic, right? So, as I mentioned, this is a legendary survival permadeath run with mods, right, to make things more difficult but more interesting as well. It makes it easier and harder in different ways, so it just creates a more interesting gameplay loop. I did go ahead and I played Skyrim for over a decade, right? So I've played vanilla, I've played AE vanilla, I've done a lot of stuff, and it's just not that fun to play it completely vanilla anymore for me because, well, I know how to beat it, right? The standard way is you just get alchemy to 100 and you can get infinite money and you can level up enchanting to 100 and then you're basically a god. An illusion. It depends on the order. Sometimes I do illusion before alchemy, but I think that efficiency wise, I haven't done this in a minute because I haven't played without experience in a while, but I think efficiency wise it's probably faster to get alchemy up and then do illusion. That probably makes the most sense, right? But I don't know. I think in vanilla what happens is I usually get bottlenecked on ingredients, but I feel like nowadays I would just wait the 30 days. In the past I wouldn't wait the 30 days to respond stuff, but now I kind of am like a type of person that really doesn't care. I'll wait the 30 days if that's what it takes, right? So, and I would also, well, I would buy from shops too, but if I wanted to do it for free, like, I'd probably do it for free now, which would make it even faster, but whatever. But that's enough about the strategy. That's just what I'm doing here, though. I'm going to get some potions, get some money so we can buy some stuff to get started, some spells, items, etc., whatever. So, as you can see, we have Dawnguard on. So now we have a mod called the Skyrim Obstacle Course. If you saw my last series at all, you would not have been able to see all this stuff in the sky because we didn't have these static assets. Now we have the static assets because of Dawnguard. So now you can see it everywhere in the sky, the Skyrim Obstacle Course mod, which I think is super freaking amazing, right? You just have in the sky these ridiculously high platforms and then all kinds of crazy monsters that periodically drop down and drop goodies from the sky because Skyrim physics are not the best and probably some issues with the mod. But whatever, it's not anything too game breaking. And that's just kind of how it goes. So again, with the mod changes, so yeah, I tried SPID, the update. There's a release candidate 2 now, and that that was just making more people have no outfits. So I had more people with no clothing, and I was like, I can't do that. So I had to revert that. I mentioned the graphics. I did an upgrade on the graphics settings for the grass. You're gonna get to see that in a little bit. Now the grass draws out further. I really wanted to get the grass LODs, but apparently you have to like do some downgrading crap, and then people were having issues even after downgrading to generate like a grass cache, and it looked like it was a long process. And I don't know. I thought about it. It would be really nice to have the grass LODs, but I was just thinking it's probably not worth it. I heard people were getting like FPS issues and stuff. It was like, this just looks like too much, right? There's no support for it. There hasn't been any support for over a year on the plugin. Over a year and a half, I think, almost. So yeah, since like 2021. I guess I don't recall the exact month. But yeah, there's no support for that. So our grass distance isn't going to be super crazy nice looking. But hey, we've got these LODs, these distant LODs. So that's going to be nice. This is a little inefficient. I like to play efficient, but I do want to go ahead and just give a little preview of what it looks like outside, because I think this is nice. I was a little hesitant to add Dawnguard, I don't know how to say it, but Dawnguard, because the instructions weren't very clear what to do to me. But that's because they literally, I hate this. I guess it's Dylan is the guy that makes it. I don't know, but whatever. The dude that makes it, he put the instructions for what you actually do right at the very bottom, right? And it says at the start, it's like, follow this video. And the video is like 46 minutes. And I always saw that and I was like, I'm not following a 46-minute video to figure out how to install your damn mod. Just give me some steps. So I went through the steps. The steps weren't that helpful. Well, I mean, they were helpful, but they were like confusing. You had to go through like multiple series of steps. But yeah, you can see the tower over there. You can see the fort over there, right? It's super nice. You can see the watchtower and stuff from a distance. You can see all the way over there even. I don't even know what that is. Is that like the mud grass? I don't even know what that is over there. I don't even know. So I said that like 8 times in a row, but that's just because I really have no idea. What the hell is that actually? I can see the water. That's interesting. I like how you can see the bridges and stuff too. The trees, I don't even recall if you could see those trees in the past or not, but you can see trees like from super far away now. Like, look at those trees. I feel like those weren't visible before, so really super cool in my opinion, and it's really nice. And of course, being able to see all that is, it's actually, I don't know, I just like the idea of this super high level area up in the sky. And if you're not familiar with that mod, I'll show it in a sec, but the entrance is literally right there. One second, let me just show. I'm not going to go into it, but the entrance is literally that glowing orb. You can see it now from a distance. The LOD mod even, I feel like that's because of the LOD mod. I don't know. You can see how far the grass draws now too. I didn't even point that out, but yeah, see the grass. You can see the fire all the way over there. It's really nice. Yeah, really, really nice. So that's all super cool. One thing that's annoying that I was trying to fix, but I didn't want to go too heavy into it, is for some reason, whatever armor mod I'm using to improve the graphics, like, I don't know if it's intentional or not. I mean, I guess it has to be because the boots and the helmet are the same, but why is it all nice and good looking on the middle area for like the chest plate area, and then the helmet and the boots kind of are trash? I don't know. I mean, it's orcish, so whatever. It works, but I feel like it should be a little bit more cohesive in appearance, right? So whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of other little minor mod changes. You'll see them as we come across them, I suppose, and I'll explain them as I come across them. Just trying to think balance wise. So I've got the bug fixes and stuff. Thinking balance wise, not really too many. I didn't like add any like major gameplay mods really, other than the crafting weapon, the armor and clutter fixes mod. So should be solid. Let's see. I need to go ahead and make these potions. Hey, moss nightshades. No butterflies. Of course, no butterflies. Let's go ahead and sell all of these.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Okay. So I guess whatever mod was giving them a ridiculous amount of vendor money is fixed, maybe? Let's go see. Is Bellathor gonna have a ridiculous amount of gold, or is it fixed? I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Welcome indeed. Take a look.
Wow. It's got resist health and resist magic. That's crazy. No mage backpack though. I really would like to buy those, but I can't afford them. It's fine though. But yeah, he has 755 gold. So that is another bug. I don't even know how I fixed it, but it's fixed. I feel like this right here, this rug right here has been... So I updated the parallax mod. And I have a feeling that that dude that makes the parallax mod adds a crap load of texture updates with every update. Because I feel like even compared to 4K before, this was like not that good. I don't know. I could just be making things up, but... Oh wait, I can actually sell to Bellathor. I have more potions. I'm not used to actually having leftover potions. Normally I don't have leftover potions. So, let's go ahead and sell them here. Let's get this money. Cool. 1,100. Gonna use that for our Flame Atronach. We are an orc, so we do have Berserker Rage, which is nice. And these are gonna be... Huh. That's interesting. It's at 20. I wonder if orcs are really good at enchanting too. That'd be really overpowered, I feel like, but shouldn't be the case. It's just weird that it starts at 20. Because that's what High Elf started with. See, like, orc starts with 25 heavy armor. Like, High Elf has... Yeah, it's just the fact that the experience mod doesn't change your starting stats, I feel like. It doesn't... It just only controls the cap. So... If you're not familiar with the experience mod, what it does is it makes it so that you don't level up by leveling your skills anymore. You get experience for killing monsters or doing quests and stuff. I have it configured to super hardcore rules so that I only get experience from kills. So exploring doesn't give me any experience. And having a follower gives me only 1 experience per kill. I would remove it entirely, but it appears to be the case that the minimum is 1 experience. So that's just how that is. And I just want to go ahead and I guess I want to put her on my team. I'm not going to get any experience, but the thing is she provides so much safety that it's worth it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and not. I'm going to go to Riften. So there's a couple ways you can do the start, right? I'm going to go to Riften. I'm going to go ahead and buy more Mercurio.
Need something? Where do you want to go?
Let's go to The rift.
straight
Reach
through,
is
or
marked.
did you want to
It's been a
climb
second.
and we'll be
It's
off?
been like a few weeks since I've seriously played.
Never been to Riften?
My last, not a few weeks, like a week.
Few mugs of dads.
It's been
Get
a couple
all
weeks
along.
ish, not a full 2 weeks, but it's been like a week and a few days. So, little background: my last Skyrim run, most recently with my last character, I had to pause because I had to go out of town for a little bit. It happens, and oh, hold up. I'm gonna restart my Creator Studio and YouTube so that if anyone comes and chats, which is unlikely, but if it happens, I can respond. Yay, chat's up.
Hold. Before
Alright,
I let you in,
let's go in here.
for the privilege of entering, call it what you want. It's been a pleasure
Yeah, blah,
doing
blah.
business with you.
Interesting,
Let me
interesting,
open the
interesting. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. So, if you don't know me, I do lose my train of thought sometimes. I just went and did 2 different things, and because I did 2 different things, well, now I don't remember what I was talking about. It happens, but we're going to be together for many, many hours, so if you are sticking around, I'm almost certain whatever I was talking about is going to come back up, and I'll remember it, and I'll elaborate on it.
I'm really getting tired of
But yeah, for now, we're going to get Mercurio. I just like him because he's got the ranged magic, so that's whatever. I could use either, but I like the ranged magic. It's a little bit more, it's a little more aggressive, if you will, right? I want to get the Flame Atronach spell. I do want to see, is she fixed? Oh, she's fixed! I don't know what the hell happened, but she would always spawn with without an outfit, which means she would just have the default like scrappy rags on, and that just felt awkward. Also, I just want to say that if you can't see, I extra can't see because I have 2 giant lights in my face so that you can see me on my webcam. So if it's dark for you, I promise you it's darker for me. This is very hard to see, and I think it's like daytime right now. And it's probably getting late game time. Nope, 4:29. I mean, it's getting later, but it could, depending on the weather, it would be very, very sunny. Wow, that was like a new punch animation. What the hell? Shit, uppercut. Holy fuck! Did I get some mod I don't know about? I swear, man. So we're just gonna kill Grelog because, well, why not? Why not? And that's how that goes, right? We're gonna come over here, man. I can't see shit. So we're going to be leaving here pretty soon. I just need to take advantage of alchemy, I feel like. And then that'll be it. Wait, I can't do any hotkeys? What? So I added a hotkey mod, and I don't know if it's working. Oh my god, that's annoying. Where's the thief, dude? What? I can't see shit. I honestly can't see. And I feel like the thief is not there. I don't know what's going on. Why would the thief not be here? How's that even possible? He's already dead? Okay, I guess that makes sense then. I didn't even pay attention to the pop-up. I have to figure out how this hotkey mod works. Because I need some hotkeys. I'm gonna just take everything so I can sell all of it. All of it. One sec. Let me see if this hotkey mod is gonna work at all. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart. So, full disclaimer right now, I might have to start a new character again, or just take a break. It depends on how these mods work. I don't necessarily know if all the mods are gonna work for this character. It's my first time really testing. I tested some things like making sure experience was working, so I updated the experience mod, and that wiped out my config, so I had to like test that and some other things, make sure it wasn't too crazy. I made sure NPCs were spawning with the proper outfits with SPID and stuff like that, but I didn't test like the hotkeys because I didn't expect it to potentially not work. I have no idea. They're like going to go kill a wolf or something right now. Let me go see the hotkey mod if I need to do something else. It is for Skyrim Special Edition. That's always a good sign. Do I need something else? Oh, you have to hold down left control now. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh, there's like some bandits robbing or something. Okay. All I have to do is hit control. It's not bad. Imperial soldiers are raiding. What the fuck? I am so confused. That's some encounter mod, and I have no idea. Did I add like another encounter mod? I really have no idea. Is that something that's happened in the past? I can't remember. Oh well, in any case, we are going to go to Solitude next. So that is Hoffingar.
Going straight through, or did you want climb and
Gotta remember my Nordic locations again.
First time I saw
Let me bring my computer studio back up. There we go. Alrighty, whew. We're getting there. So, okay, things are working. So, I'm hoping everything works and I don't have to make a new character. In theory, everything should work and I shouldn't have to make a new character. But, you know, anything could happen when you make my list changes. The reason I feel a little bit... I hesitate to say that this is going to work perfectly because my last mod list I felt was going to be that way. And then it wasn't because I was making changes to fix things, to go back to certain settings, to remove things. Right, so it felt like I wouldn't break anything, but this time I feel like I'm using a lot of known to work configurations, and for the things that I don't know if they work or not, I tested them, right? So experience, I updated it and then I tested it. Spid, I updated it, it didn't work, so I reverted back, right? The hotkey mod was something I didn't test, but I just kind of assumed it would work because, well, it's a hotkey mod, like, for real, like, what, you know, how does that not work? So... But I really wanted it so I can do things like this. I can set it to 9 and 0. Oh my god, that's so nice. In vanilla Skyrim, you can't set spells to 0. Which, you know, I kind of get it to some extent, but I'd rather just, you know, be able to set spells to 9 and 0. Like, I think it's because of a console limitation or something, but I could just be pulling that out of my ass. Who knows?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to rest here at the Winking Skeever.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Like
Sure
to rent a
thing.
room.
It's yours for
We
a
are
day.
going to rest
I'll
for
show you
the
to your room.
evening.
Right this way.
And what we want from here... Why do I have no money? Oh, because I bought Mercurio. That's fine. So, what we want from the Winking Skeever is... Well, from Solitude in general is... We just want more money. And then we also need to get the Fists of Randigal. Right. Okay, these are new rugs. See, these rugs were not here. I can fucking tell. This platter is looking way too good. So these are the mod change. Even this book? No, that book wasn't. I feel like the book is a little bit better looking right now. Was that like, or was it always there? I don't know. I think the book is probably not the biggest one, but this platter is definitely like super 4K more than before. And these rug textures did not exist before. This table might be just something from before. Same with the chair. The bed is like definitely the same, it looks like to me. So don't come in here. This is my room. Alright. Yeah, those rugs are new. Those rugs were not there. So the Parallax mod added like some enhanced rug textures that are insane or something. I don't know. And that silver platter was looking way too crisp. Man, he just came in my room.
Let me
Oh,
know
that's
if
the
there's
innkeeper.
anything else
I
you
guess
need.
it's his end. Guess we'll start min-maxing our travel a little bit. Don't want to take forever and then end up dying and then being all pissed. So, alrighty, let's go collect money. So Henry was also, when I updated to Spid Release Candidate 2, Henry was having the outfit issue where he had no outfit and it was just this default scrappy boxer briefs, I guess. I don't know. They're like the gray underwear, basically. The default child model. And if you don't know who Henry is, which is probably the case, well, I didn't either until I saw him, and then I was like, who the hell is this? And I interacted with him, and it was Henry. Oh, look, this is Henry.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
So he had no head either. That was interesting as well. He was headless. And he didn't have his default outfit. So I don't know how that's even possible, because the thing is, I have it so that outfits aren't even assigned to NPCs that are level 1. And I think heads are considered level 1, right? I doubt they wouldn't be level 1, but pretty sure they're level 1. So it shouldn't affect kids at all. And yeah, I don't know. It was affecting them. So it's a weird bug. I'm happy it's fixed because it definitely is something that I hate having in my game, and then I walk past and then they're like, wait, why the hell does that, like a viewer who would see that would be like, wait, why the hell does that kid not have like the default outfit? And I'm like, well, that's what happens when you have SPID and the mod owner is trolling you. That's all I can say. But moving on from that, yeah, we have the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod. It's a big mod. Didn't add it, it's like relative to the last gameplay session, so this is something we're gonna have this time. I'm just collecting all of this because I really want all of these alchemy ingredients, because we are going to be making a lot of potions because we need money. So yeah, but Legacy of the Dragonborn mod adds tons of content, and yeah. Oh, I think what I was gonna say at some point, I don't know if I was gonna say it, but whatever, I'll say it now. I don't try to balance the economy of the game because it's kind of pointless. Because Legacy of the Dragonborn mod lets you sell items in mass, and the Winter Sun's Faith mod, when you max Zenithar, which is something that I'm going to do, it gives you access to a shop that you can use a lot. And I've used like trade and barter and stuff, and it just never really works out. What happens is I just wind up making more potions and stuff to make money, and it just takes longer to get money, so it doesn't actually add to the gameplay loop. That's why I play with Smart Harvest, and I don't feel bad about playing with Smart Harvest. It just makes the gameplay a little bit more fun. When you're playing on Permadeath and you die a lot, or if you're modding your own list and you have to restart a lot, I don't want to start over and keep having to loot every little ingredient all the time. I get it that it makes things a little easier to not have to manage the loot, but I think it just makes the gameplay a little bit more faster paced and a little bit more fun, right? And that's what I'm playing for. I'm playing for fun. So
You're a traveler, correct?
all right, we're gonna go ahead
I haven't
and
heard from her lately. It's good to see a
let's go ahead and make some more potions.
We'll
We'll sell the potions, get some money, and then we're gonna go and get probably food. I'm just gonna use all of these, or most of them. Most of this money. No point in hanging on to it early, in my opinion. We're gonna get it all back and more, so I might as well just use it now. It's not a big deal.
Check out supplies of mandrake root.
Which one is that again?
Wow, that just drained a lot of my health.
So you're
Whew,
interested
physics,
in my
man.
potions and
Physics.
ingredients?
Okay. Extreme stamina? Really? Why does she have an extreme? That is odd and out of place. I have no idea what's going on, man. I don't know if my wire bash patch is like on steroids this time or what, or if it's because I have weapon, armor, and clutter fixes and I've got all the patches applied properly or what, but whew. All right, let me sort by type. And I just want to see, I usually get these haggling potions. So she has 1,508 gold. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go donate first. I want to get the 10% bonus. Then I'm going to get haggling potion. I'm going to use the haggling potion. We're going to sell our potions. Get some money. I guess that whatever, so I don't know what mod it is that makes it so that shopkeepers have a higher gold cap, gold limit, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's something. You know what it is? I know what it is now. That's crazy. I know exactly what it is. Here's what it is. This has to be it. This is crazy that I'm thinking this, because I had this issue. So if you were really watching my previous series, you might recall there was a bug where, because I was using SPID to assign like every perk from Perkapalooza, this perk, even though I didn't have it, was getting assigned like somehow to the world or something. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I guess if like anyone in the world has this perk, I don't know how it's coded or whatever, but it's like if this perk exists anywhere in the world, it's active, right? So I had it in my SPID config, so it would give this perk out. This is like the logic that I deduced. And so when I got rid of this perk from SPID, it stopped giving me the experience from reading books even when I didn't have this perk. Otherwise, like when I had it getting distributed by SPID is spell perk item distributor, if I didn't say that before. When I had it in SPID and it was giving it out, I would get experience from every book that I read. no matter what, right? So what I'm thinking is probably happening, this is crazy, it's probably because I have like investor and master trader. It's probably because it's probably master trader. It's something like that. Yeah, master trader is probably like applying globally or something. Man, I wonder how many other perks are applying globally. That's kind of concerning to an extent, right? I have no idea. There could be all kinds of perks applying globally right now. I have no idea. Ah, man, that's... I mean, I know the combat ones aren't because, well, like for instance, if they had like this one, like dual flurry 4, and there's like other ones that increase your attack speed. I don't know where they are. Whatever. But there's like ones that increase your attack speed. But dual flurry is a big one, right? Everyone would be attacking, you know, super crazy fast, which they're not, thankfully. So, I don't know what it is. But yeah, it has to be that. That's crazy. Wow. I'm not going to restart to fix that because, again, I don't play around a balanced economy. It's just not possible, in my opinion, so I just don't really take it seriously. It's just not possible, right? So, just how we treat it. So, I've got the blessing. Wait, I did get the blessing, right? My memory's not the best sometimes. Yeah, okay. Prices are 10% better. I just want to make sure I had the full 10%. Alrighty. So, since I have the full 10%, let's go get ourselves a haggling potion. We'll use it and we'll be good. Let me also do something really quick. I forget to do this. I need to remember to do that going forward. I need to stop the autoplay on the YouTube Studio. I hate autoplay so much. It's like literally the worst thing to have ever been invented in the universe. I swear. I need to get a plugin to disable it or something. Whoever made autoplay is honestly like... Excuse me. It's honestly one of the most, like... I'm not even going to say anything about them. They probably had like a good intention behind it too. Like I feel like the person that first made it probably had like good intentions, but... Fuck autoplay. Oh, I need to go sell stuff. I don't need to make more potions. Let me sell before the potion wears off.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Alrighty, so huge money. Hurry and get over here to Selma at Bits and Pieces. Is that what it is? Bits and Pieces? Yeah.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces.
Welcome to Bits and
I'm sure
Pieces.
you'll find what you need here.
The fuck? These rugs in general were just new. I can tell because they're like such a bright color. I would have
Some might
recognized
call
them in the
this
past.
junk.
They're like very
Me,
attention getting.
I call them treasures.
Do we not have any mage backpacks? Are you kidding me? What the freaky deaky doo? Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a mage backpack. So, it's whatever. I can sell more stuff. Man, that's a lot of moolah. The question I always have is there anything I can buy here with this money that I have? Should I buy anything? I probably shouldn't buy anything. The only thing I would consider really buying would be potions. Do I have enough? I don't have any potions right now. I guess I can buy some potions then. You need potions. Potions are OP, so you have to have potions. Well, they're only OP if you don't get one shot. Hopefully I don't get one shot. Alright, let me see. I am going to... Yeah, I have to wait. I have to... Just go ahead and just get our money back. Alright, let's go ahead and wait a couple days. Actually, before I wait, I want to... Oh, I gotta... hold on. I almost forgot. The big thing you need to actually buy here. Like, I went to the misc tab, and I just wasn't sure what I needed to buy. I forgot.
Try not to set anything on fire, all
I
right?
want to burn you, Selma. Sama.
Take a look.
Sama name. We need these lockpicks. Such an important
Make sure to
item.
recommend us to your associates.
Such a minor item there. So easy to overlook and just so major. Let's go ahead and
Plenty of fresh.
let's get some
See
food.
for yourself.
Might as well. Just get us started.
These are troubled times. Perhaps you young
And then let's go here. How many lockpicks do I want? Actually, what I want to do is I want to buy one more haggling potion.
Stock of potions
Two.
and alchemy reagents.
You were there for Rogvir's
This is the
execution.
wrong one.
People to see and places to go.
I've
huh?
never seen her stand over
It's
here.
good
What
to
the hell is
take a
going
look.
on? I've literally never seen. Is there has to be like some mod that added like NPC idle animations or some shit that I'm completely oblivious about. The hell? Let's grab that, and that'll be useful.
Take care now.
I have no idea. I was surprised to see that I had multiple floor sandboxing on. I thought I had turned that mod off a while ago, but I actually have it on. And me having it on is really surprising because I thought that that mod would make it so NPCs would follow me through doors and stuff. Like when I do the banded fort in the pass near Whiterun, the one that's like straight down to the right, that banded fort, like when I go in and then I leave, the bandits would normally follow me out in the past, but now they don't do that anymore. So I'm like, is multiple floor sandboxing actually working or like not? And I'm really not sure. So
Curios.
it's very interesting to have that
Welcome to the
on.
winking skeever
I'm
friend.
curious what effect it's gonna have. I know that it's supposed to make it so that NPCs will wander further, but yeah, I really don't know. Those carpets are really like that bright red really gets my attention every time I go in there. So, if you don't know about Survival Mode, it is a Creation Club content edition that makes it so that if you do not sleep and you do not eat, your magicka and stamina will progressively have lower caps. Excuse me. And there's a cold system where if you get cold, your health cap goes down until you die. Fortunately, you can't die from hunger or sleep deprivation, but you can die from cold. But we have another mod on that adds spells to deal with that. So we don't really have to worry too much about cold. The reason I added the spell mods is because it felt a little silly from my perspective that I could be standing next to a flame astronaut, or I could have flame cloak on and literally be covered in fire,
Welcome.
right? And my warmth
bit of
won't
this and
increase.
a bit of
So
that.
I feel like those are just not that logical, not very immersive. So the fortify warmth and restore warmth spells, which you'll see later, were acquired from one mod
back to bits
to
and
make
pieces
up for
anytime.
that little bit of silliness, in my opinion, right? Some of the logic of the mods isn't always the best, and sometimes you have to use mods to fix that. So that's just my thoughts on those are my thoughts on things. I am gonna go and try and get the Fist of Randigolf with 19 lockpicks. I think that's more than enough. I thought I was only gonna have 13, or I guess 14, because I thought I only bought 7 and 7, but I must have started off with 5. So
If you're heading to the blue,
let's go ahead and this is gonna be really nice to have extra hotkeys, because now I can put like a dedicated hotkey for eating. It's gonna be nice. Man, I feel like it's just been dark this whole playthrough. Can I get some bright weather, please? Holy shit. I feel like I probably want to... If I steal these fists successfully, I'll go start the Dragonborn Museum quest. Because I have Mercurio. You can't die with Mercurio, basically. I've died with Oathguard before, but Mercurio's pretty hard to die with. He's pretty... He's a boss. He's a bamf. So... Wow. Is it right there? It's right there. Oh. It's like right here. Wow. Cool. So if you didn't know, I'm kind of a guide when it comes to playing Skyrim and lockpicking. I'm kind of good at it. So the reason I'm so good at it, this is a story I love to always say, and I'm probably gonna say it forever. The reason I'm so good at lockpicking is because I played with a mod that made lockpicking basically impossible. You know, one of those difficulty overhaul mods. And it basically made it so you couldn't even pickpocket. You couldn't even open up a master lock unless you did the little wiggle move, which is something I've tried to describe. It's super hard to describe. But, you know, it's when you are moving the shim and you know, you're moving the pick and you gotta like move it over to the right, but then you know it starts wiggling, jiggling, and you gotta like let go so it starts sliding back, and you can adjust so it doesn't break the lock picks. I can't describe it well, but you know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. Basically, that's literally it. That's all I can say. If you know what I'm trying to describe and fell into describe, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically you couldn't lock pick unless you got it into the little until you got it into the like jiggle, not jiggle, I guess the I don't know how to describe it. Get it to the point where it's about to break, right, where it does the little jiggle before it's gonna break, and then you have to like stop it and readjust and keep doing that over and over again. That's probably my best description yet right there, right, where you get it to the point where you turn the pick or whatever, or the shim, whatever part, you turn the piece so that it causes the thing to jiggle and it threatens to break the lock pick, but then you can let go and then readjust and then try again. And if you keep doing that, you'll gradually get closer and closer to the solution, right? And if you have it so that the lockpick difficulty is super insanely high, which the mod I played did, then you can only get it unless you do that little dance of like jiggling, threatening to break it, and then not really breaking it. Does this work? With one of the mods, I think it was whack. Weapon and armor clutter fixes. It was supposed to make it so that their wings flap independently of each other, and they definitely are. You can see with those two really clearly. Wow, it actually works. Their wings are all flapping independently of each other. That's something I never would even notice in the past. Like I didn't care about, but because I installed it and it was an option, I care about it. There's a lot of damn birds over here too. I didn't realize that. Wow, and you can see, look at all the nice, beautiful LODs, man. You can just see everything. You can see the ships. Whew. I'm just looking. I don't know what those are over there. I was trying to figure out what those are. Yeah. Okay, I do have the 60 FPS cap on. Good. Yeah. Really nice LODs, though. I wonder if we can see the statue from here. I think it's Meridia's statue or whatever. No, we'd have to be higher. So supposedly Majestic Mountains requires Den Dolad to work the best, and that's also another thing, but I mean I guess I don't really have like a before and after picture, so I can't tell if the mountains are even more majestic or not, but supposedly the mountains are even better now than in the past as well, in theory, so
Carriages, where do you want
is what
to
it
go?
is. I do need to go to Whiterun again now.
Going straight through, or did you want climb and back, and we'll be on.
I need to go buy the Conjure Flame Atronach spell, which I meant to get in literally either of the places that I was just at. Riften, the Riften Thane's place, or just now in the Solitude Thane's place. I forgot to do it at both, so we're going to go do it now here in the... Not Jorvasker, I always forget. Whiterun is Dragons. No, I can't remember the name of it. That's crazy. What the hell? I can't remember the name. That's crazy. I can't remember the name of the freaking Thane place here in Whiterun. I've been to it so many times. That's crazy. I like to do that little shortcut there. Dragon. It's not Dragon's Reach. Is it Dragon's Reach? That feels wrong. But I guess it feels right the more I think about it. Alright, I have to know. It is Dragon's Reach. Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh my god, it shows up on the world map? The LODs show up on the world map. That's insane. What the fuck? Can I rotate it? Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. I didn't even know the world map worked that way. So wait, can I see other stuff? I can see other stuff on the world map. I can see all the LODs on the world map. That's ridiculous. Wow. There's like a ship there. There's a whole city here. What the fuck? There's a city here? I'm so confused. What? I'm so confused. Is that a city too? That's a fort. That's gotta be like a fort. Okay. That's crazy though. Wow. Some of these are like rocks. Like those are rocks over there. I feel like that's just rocks. I feel like some of that's just rocks, but there's a ship there. I don't know. That's really cool though. That blows my mind that it actually added the LODs to the world map like that. That's fucking insane. I'll be like, what the hell is this spiral thing? So I bet you could probably fast travel there too. That's interesting. Well, yeah, it's outdoors, so that's funny. If there were a marker, I wonder what would happen. Oh man, that would be crazy. So I'm playing with survival mode, so I can't fast travel. But if I was not playing survival mode, I wonder if it even exists in survival mode. So you can make a campfire item, and then when you place the campfire, it adds a fast travel point. So I don't know if that exists in non-survival mode, but if it did, it'd be interesting to be able to put... No, it has to, because it has the fast travel point, right? That's the whole point behind it, right? And in survival mode, you can't use fast travel points, so it would be pointless to even add that feature if it was only survival mode oriented. Wow. Logic. I love using logic. Alright. We are going to go ahead and use our haggling potion here.
It seems that spells and incantations for those with the talent to
We're going to
cast.
buy ourselves Flame Atronach. We want to get Akato's Recital. We want the Flash spell. We might as well grab ourselves some kind of decent illusion spell, which is Muffle. That's the classic one, Muffle, and then that's Alteration, Illusion, and then usually I add just like any generic actually useful spell to it as the third spell, which would be Alteration in the future. We can't regenerate health, otherwise I would consider Troll's Blood maybe, but we can't, so rest in peace. I really don't know what I want for the third one. I could do Soul Cloak, but I feel like it's not necessary. We're going to level up our stuff pretty well regardless, so there's not any point. I do want to grab the Restore Cold spell. That's going to be useful. I'll just get Reynos Finn. Nah, I think I just don't get anything for now, and I'll just put something later. I don't need to force it. I feel like my lips are getting dry too. Do I have my...
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the
I was seeing if I have
college in winter.
my Vaseline nearby, but I don't. I have everything except my Vaseline. I may, in like 15 minutes or so, just get up to get a quick drink and get some Vaseline for my lips. I think it's... Oh, it's literally right over... Okay. It's literally right on the counter to the side. But as you can probably tell, I'm not wearing a shirt or anything, so... I mean, I could be shirtless or whatever, but I'm also kind of like pantsless too. I am wearing underwear, but yeah. I'd have to take the webcam off. Not a big deal, but do have to take the webcam off. So all right, let's go ahead and do this. That's the other thing that's yeah, my lips are getting dry. Oh my god, and my throat. My lips and my throat. It's from all this talking, right? Goodness. So, I guess this is when I talk about it a little bit. I had did a run up to level 20 with experience, and I had got pretty far, but I ended up dying because I had the Genesis Unleashed level mod on, and it basically made a bunch of bandits spawn. And I forgot to change my armor from these robes I'm going to get in the future that make it so that novice spells are free. And I forgot to change to my armor, which is heavy armor. And if you don't have your full armor set, you lose the bonuses from the heavy armor tree. You know, you should know about all this probably if you play Skyrim right. And so I died pretty dramatically to just not changing my armor back. It was kind of sad. I had a lot of progress on that character, but losing that character has given me a chance to make this character, right? So it's kind of okay in the end, because this run's going to be even better than the last. I've got Odin on, like compared to that run, I've got Odin, which is pretty massive, right? So I've got more spell opportunities and just a lot more bug fixes in general. So yeah, I'm only doing 2 spells. That's fine. We're not going to do pray. We're not going to pray yet. So yeah. All right. And this would be 1, 2, 5. Cool. Alright, so right now I can't cast it by default, but we're gonna go get a ring that's gonna help with that. But yeah, so my last character run, like my good long character run, right, that I played for a long time. I played it for like 50 plus hours, I'd say. Maybe even like 100. And that was like a few months ago. And yeah, it died pretty sadly because I was trying to train melee. That was really what happened, right? Otherwise, my playstyle, which you're gonna see, is not to melee ever. Melee's really trash in most games, and in Skyrim it's really, really trash. Because, well, why would you ever melee when you could just summon something that shoots fireballs for literally as long as it lasts, and has a melee attack and a fire aura, which is the Flame Atronach spell, which is insanely strong, right? So it's just an efficiency, a resource efficiency thing. Summons are really overpowered in terms of resource efficiency. So followers are really overpowered too, as well. Which is why he's not going to give us, like, well, not he. This is why followers nerf for experience gains so much. So I have it configured that way. I wonder, actually, I probably should go to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. There was over here like a small little graphical glitch. So I did update the mod for like landscapes. I think it was like right over here-ish. Is where it was in the past. But basically the ground wasn't fully connected. I don't see it. I think it might be fixed, honestly. That's good. I updated a lot of mods, so. It's very interesting to see how active a lot of mods are, even today. Because I was kind of not expecting there to be that many mod updates. But I updated like 12 mods, which is really solid. Yeah, I guess they fixed it. I don't see it. It would have to be over here, I feel like. But I can't remember 100%, so. Oh, well. Whoa, what the hell? What is going on over there? I feel like I shouldn't run towards this danger, but I'm so curious. Oh, is that the Conjure Familiar spell? Interesting. Well, they're not aggro, but I get close. Wizard.
Hey, you! Is that the best you can do? You sound like a
Alright, we're just gonna run away because I don't want to get killed by these wizards. That's what Bill Power to say. Okay, I guess if you just run away from them, that's good enough. Great! Fantastic! I do not want to fight those wizards, so. There's not really any point in fighting them, in my opinion. I mean, they might have some loot that might be good, but getting only one experience right now is just not that much, right? It just makes it pointless to fight with a follower most of the time, which is kind of the point behind why I made the change, right? So, yeah, unless I'm fighting like these mud crabs that are going to get one experience regardless, there's no point. One thing I'm worried about though is in the end game, everything starts giving like one experience anyway, except for like the bigger creatures. So at least that was my experience with my level 20 character, which is why I only got the level 20, even though I cleared so much content. But I'm just being conscious right now of possible mammoths, giants, and stuff. But yeah, if that becomes the case where I'm only getting like level 1, like one experience from every kill again, then getting a follower would be not that bad of a decision, sadly. But we've got some ways to get around followers. We've got some ideas, right? So wolves usually spawn over here, because I've been here so many times. I think I just heard them, but I can't necessarily hear them 100% over this rain, so I'm not sure, but I'm just waiting for my guy to get over here. Just give him a second. I don't like followers, aside from the combat help, but I don't like how they get stuck. Their AI is usually pretty trash. They get stuck a lot, so it's going to be nice to play without a follower. But, yeah, we'll see how things go. Yeah, I don't see my dude Mercurio at all. Mercurial or whatever. If I get on the road, maybe that'll help him pass me a little bit better. He might have been having some difficulty reaching me. So, hopefully this helps. There he is. Yeah. Followers rarely get stuck, but they can get stuck. There are invisible obstacles that they can't pass through, and sometimes they can get into places where they literally cannot escape, and you have to boost road doll them away, or push them away somehow. Rare spots, but when you play Skyrim enough, you do encounter these, and not having a follower is going to help a lot to not have to deal with that. I spent a lot of time. I spent like a few hours total on that for sure, like troubleshooting follower-related issues. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to not have to deal with that for sure. All right, and they're dead. Great. So we're gonna just run over here really quick, snipe that ring, and this is from Legacy of the Dragonborn. I think, might be wrong, but I think it is, and it's called Ale Slips Ring, and it gives you 10% magic resist and 75 magicka. I don't know whose idea it was to put this super overpowered ring here right at the start, but at the same time, I appreciate it. I should also put these fists on too. If you haven't seen them before, they give you 45 health, encumbrance, and hand-to-hand damage. Super insane, which is why they're worth 8,000. I don't know why this ring isn't worth like 8,000, but whatever. Now we can summon our Flame Atronach. So. Okay, my lips are getting super dry. So, I've been intentionally not describing too much of my plan, but it is basically the same every time. I guess I've said a little with the alchemy and stuff, but the Ale Slips Ring, it was all planned. Wow, I'm getting 5 pretty consistency. I'm getting like 5 jiggles. I used to only get 4, so my finger is really good right now. It's normally like that. I get 4. I think that was it right there. Yep. Oh, I am a lockpicking god. Don't underestimate your boy. Don't even ask me how I can do that. I can sense it, you know? I mean, it's not really sensing. It's just once you explore all the possibilities, right? You refine it, right? And I think that's the part that can make it look a little bit magical. Yeah, it's not that impressive, I'm sure, to most people, that I can lockpick master chests reasonably easy in a few lockpicks, but I can. But yeah, it's just about narrowing the possibilities, and if you just remember the possibilities. Oh my god. This dude is really not getting hit by any fireballs. Holy shit. This is that Slimlissy, you know, all the thirsty people on the Skyrim modding websites. They love to thirst for this Flame Atronach. I should get the Flimlissy mod. Just for the irony of having it. I don't really care, so even though I do have like nude mods on and stuff, my argument for it has always been, and it's going to stay the same, the reason that I have it is it's just the immersion and the realism, right? I did even look for a male one, right? And I'm not homosexual. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual. I feel like I always gotta say that, but I'm not homosexual. But if there was a good, decent, easy to obtain male nudity mod, I would put it on, but there isn't one, so I don't have one. There's like schlongs of Skyrim, but they're like on third-party sites. Like I say third-party, like Nexus Mods isn't, but they're not on Nexus Mods, right? And it's just like individual parts. It's not like CBBE, which literally has everything in one convenient package. So if there was like a CBBE men, right, I would put that on, but there isn't, so it is what it is. So yeah. And in case you're wondering why, well, I guess I don't have it in the title anymore. I usually do age the problem is I want it to age restrict the video to people 18 years of age and older, but Skyrim doesn't save the setting, and I'm not going to sit there and set it every single time. So I feel like they don't want you setting it too much, but I do have the not like this content's not for kids setting, and they at least save that. So I don't know if it's like a PG-13 thing then, like because it's not kids, but then it's not 18 plus, but whatever. I don't think about it too much. I feel like if I ever became popular or something and I had to go back and flag my stuff as 18 plus, I would do that. Alright, so I see a couple wolves here. And they should see me now. Great. Oh, the other thing that's good about these fists too is that they have 22 armor for gloves. I guess I should mention that. This is a helmet. It only has 17. Right, now armor gives a lot, but yeah, 22 is pretty damn decent, right? These are only 8 for starter gloves. I think it's like on the level of, it's gotta be like the level of like Orcish or something, or Daedric or Dragon, but like, the reason I'm not sure on the last two, Daedric or Dragonborn, is because the weapon and armor clutter fixes mod like changes the balance on those, like swaps them or something. So I don't know. Yay! I don't have to worry about freezing to death. Man, I had such an unfair death here on my last character, and I think I left it in too. I didn't like mark that video as discontinued or anything, but I was freezing to death, and I made it all the way to the fire. And because there's like, this is where I mentioned like mods suck sometimes, because there's like a delay before the game registers that you're like in a fire to gather warmth. It processed the cold damage, like the cold tick, not cold damage, but like the your freezing tick before the like your warming up tick. I just think they're completely independent of each other, right? And so what happened is I was on a fire and I died to freezing. And it's just dumb. Like after that I was just like extra, like I could have used the restore cold spell if I went and got it and did the proper preparations like I did this time, but I didn't do the proper preparations and I died for it. So yeah, that was a sad death. And I felt like it was buggy, but it was something I felt I could have prepared for. I took like a out of the way detour through this area that I don't normally do to explore a different area. And I just didn't have the right preparations to survive. So I did just take that L and moved on. And if you think about it, it's kind of worth it again, because here I am now with this even better mod list, right? We are continually improving our mod list. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. This mod list is looking really balanced right now. It's looking like there's no issues, right? There's no graphical issues. There's no bugs. The only thing I'm concerned about, and I just hope it doesn't become a thing, is multiple dragons spawning. So that was a problem with the last save because I didn't have the Deadly Dragons patch, which I mentioned earlier. I do have it now, but the only reason I can be concerned is because, well, I had added the Deadly Dragons patch to my last save mid playthrough, and I basically went to Whiterun and it just started spawning an infinite number of dragons. So I was like, okay, well, I hope that's just like a mid-save glitch. Hope that's not going to be like a permanent behavior, but we'll find out. I feel like it's probably a mid-save glitch. I'm hoping that with all these patches and everything that I have on, should be a better situation. I updated Legacy of the I didn't update it, did I? I didn't update it. I downloaded the update, but did I install it? I don't think no, I did install it. I did. It's so easy to forget if you did something. I did download it and I did install it. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I did the patches, but I think I updated Legacy of the Dragonborn too. The reason I really wanted to update Legacy of the Dragonborn is because there's that bug, it's a bug in my opinion. There's the message when you go to use the Skyrim Disenchanter, not Skyrim Disenchanter, the Soul Gem Disenchanter, or whatever, the two things by the Soul Gem Station. When you go to use them, I was getting like you need SKSE 64, which I absolutely have, and you can't use them without it, right? But then they worked in the airship on my last character, right? So it's just weird. I didn't have the airship on my last character, but I had on the one that got to level 20. So I know about the airship. Man, look at those rocks. And look at that grass that just faded in. I like that. I get why people don't like the pop-in grass, but I'd much rather have pop-in grass than no grass. I mean, this looks so much better than compared to in the past. Being able to see the river and stuff and have some level of quality and stuff. Look at it. Oh my goodness. You can see the fort there. You can see the fire there. Like, it's nice being able to see a little bit better. So my plan right now is probably I'm going to, so I've got the stone. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna progress the main quest. So just to be clear, the way I start the game usually, which you just saw, is alchemy, get some money, then we go get the Fists of Randagulf. Well, we get like a follower or something, right? We in some order, right? Fists of Randagulf. Okay. Some follower.
It's done then.
The followers just help so much with these wolves and stuff early on. Though, now that I have Akato's Recital, I don't know. It might not be as good as... It's not as good as in the past, but it's still good. More armor is always better, right? But, I mean, it's like 60 armor. It's fucking insane. But, yeah, it's actually insane. I'm just thinking about when I had my level 20 character, I didn't have Akato's Recital because I was playing without Apocalypse. Wasn't I? What? I definitely had it. Was I not using the spell? I'm so confused. No, I had more Apocalypse. Oh, that was the big problem. Yeah, I had more Apocalypse on that level 20 character too. I didn't even get to talk about the changes. I guess I'll talk about it. There's too much to talk about, right? I'll just talk about this now. I forget what I was talking about before I changed topics, but I'll just mention, with my level 20 character, we had like the Drain Vitality shout bug where you would cast it and it would drain like 20 hit points off of whoever you hit it with, and I had like shout reductions. I was spamming. I had Conjure Shimmergeist from the More Apocalypse mod, which is overpowered because you could just put like the Incendiary Path spell or whatever onto it, and it was putting like this crazy stacking dot on things. So I was super like just annihilating everything. I don't have that anymore, and I'm not gonna have a follower, so it's gonna be a lot harder this run compared to that level 20 character. There's been a lot of revisions since there, balance wise. Another thing, you could get like the Tree Ring spell, and you could use the Locus of Meditation to like scale that to like insane levels and just get all this free health. Super overpowered, really. My level 20 character really had no business dying. It was just total carelessness. But at the same time, I didn't want to abuse that so much. Like the Tree Rings was so overpowered. So I feel a lot better that I don't have that anymore. But yeah, that was also another big change from that level 20 character to this one. So I just kind of wanted to mention that from a balance perspective. Some of those changes there. But yeah, so the strategy is, yeah, we get the Aelslip's ring,
Come on in.
and then we go get the Tower Stone. I have Akato's Recital now, which I didn't have for my most recent runs. Like, I think the level... No, I don't know. I guess I did have it. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying I didn't have it. I did have it. I don't know. I felt at one point I didn't have it. I don't remember. At one point I didn't have Apocalypse. I got rid of it entirely. But, oh well, whatever. So, the next thing we do for this character, I'm probably going to take a pause, but, because I need to go drink some food and take a break with my throat and everything. It's got to recover and get used to streaming again. But, we probably want to rest for the next day, so I'll do that. I'll sell items,
If it's work you need,
and then
sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you.
I will go ahead and we'll start the main quest.
Let me know.
Yeah, we want to start the main quest, and that's always the big thing. Like, that's kind of the process, right? Tower Stone, the Fists of Randagulf, and we have Akato's Recital. We've got the Aelslip's ring. It's pretty solid right now. Everything that we have. We can go ahead and get rid of Mercurio now.
Good luck. You're on your...
We don't need him anymore. He's just going to siphon experience from us, so
This is an ode to
we don't want him anymore. He served his purpose. So I rested a little bit too long. I meant to rest until like 8, but you know, I messed up.
Potions and alchemy
I just want to come here and sell some items.
Pardon me. Ah,
I just want to do a little bit of
so you're an
preparation
alchemist,
for
then.
tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. Sure, we'll just sell all our
Come back
potions.
anytime if you need a rest.
It looks like she updated, so her inventory now has the
Good morning.
ridiculous amount of money. Probably thanks to Perkapalooza. Interesting. I want to come out here. I want to blacklist the carp. It's always something good to get done early. I should probably blacklist it, and then I wonder if I can save my custom settings with it blacklisted. I should give that a shot, actually. Oh wait, I remember you can blacklist it in here, can't you? Yes, sweet. Let's do that. And I'm going to drop all these carps over here. Whoops. Okay. I've got some potions. That's good. I have a lot of items that I probably want to sell. I don't even have my mage backpack. Let me go see if I can get the mage backpack really quick. And I should probably try and sell a few items to the general store to lighten my load a little bit. I do have to come back, so this isn't super efficient, but again, because I'm about to take a break, I don't mind doing this before I do my break. So it is 6:00 p.m. for me almost, so yeah. I kind of want to play a little bit of Caves of Qued too. It's been a minute. Could be fun. Oh, don't want to go there. Don't want to lockpick. Don't want to get any crimes. One thing is that because I have these Fists of Randagulf and I stole them, while I'm holding them, I definitely don't want to get locked up and do like by doing any crimes.
Some may call this
because if they take those away, I don't know how to get them back.
them treasure.
And in my level 20 run, I lost my Fists of Randagulf because I used the auto sort feature in the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. I lost that. That could have been part of why I died on my character. I lost my Fists of Randagulf. So I was so sad by that. That just made me so sad. That could have been why I died, honestly. Could have been. Honestly, could just have been why I died. Not having that 45 health, because I don't think you can put health onto gauntlets normally. So I think that's what got me killed. Not really. That's not what got me killed, but it could have been. It could have made a difference. I don't know for sure. Alright, I was going to look for a backpack. Where's the backpack? Backpack. Mage backpack. There we go. Anything else here? Lockpicks? I don't want any more lockpicks. I feel like I have enough. I only need 14. Just want to sell these. Let's sell these things. And the thieves armor. Alright. I don't need any melee weapons. We don't use melee. I'm not going to use melee until late game, and when I decide to use melee this time, I'm making sure that I do not take off my melee armor at all. I'm going to be extra careful. Now, it's like once you die to a mistake, you never let it happen again, basically. It's pretty hard for it to happen a second time. I definitely learned from my mistakes, so. Alrighty. And it's also nice that I have melee weapons because then they don't carry, like, they take carry weight, right? So I have limited carry weight. It's only 270 only, right? It's interesting. Survival mode halves your carrying capacity, but then you get this backpack mod that literally adds 75 back. So it's like it halves it, but then not really because you get this. So it doesn't really do anything. Oh, I was talking about, well, I guess I'll do a little walking. I was going to talk about my playstyle and why melee sucks and all that crap. I got sidetracked at some point, but I'll just explain it while I'm walking and then we'll end there. But yeah. Excuse me. So, man, my throat's starting to get sore. Oh. So, yeah, basically with melee, I have Wildcat on, right? So when you get hit, you got like stagger, you get injuries, right? And your stamina gets drained. And once your stamina is gone, you can't run away and you like attack slower and do less damage. I don't even necessarily know if that's still in place. I've played with mods that do that. I don't even know anymore, but it's like melee's so trash, right? And even playing with range is really dangerous because when you're drawing a bow or drawing an arrow in a bow and you're holding it, damn, look at that water reflection. That's so sick. When you're holding the arrow, it drains stamina now, which in default Skyrim it doesn't do that. So it's like even using a bow is dangerous because then you shoot an arrow, but you need to make sure you have enough stamina to run away. And so in vanilla Skyrim or even lightly modded Skyrim, or I guess just Skyrim without Wildcat, I don't even necessarily care about having stamina pots. But for this run, you better believe I'm going to have stamina pots. Not a crazy amount, but definitely like 2 or 3 potions at least. I think it's going to be really important. Alright. So I like to collect all of these alchemy ingredients as I'm on my trip. Just another little thing to do and use them for potions. In the future, oh, I meant to use the carriage driver to teleport to Riverwood. Man, I'm out of it. I do want to go see if I can get long stride early too. Actually, I kind of want to try that now. If I could get long stride going early, that would be insane. I'm curious. Let's go and give it a shot. So, the long stride strategy. I'm going to explain it. There's a spell called long stride, and when you cast it, it drains your mana, your magicka, pretty quickly. It's not that good until you dual cast it, but it gives you 150% movement speed as long as you're not in combat. But if you cast it before you're in combat, it remains at 150% movement speed bonus. So it just lets you zip around. I don't have fast travel, so it's super useful. If I could get that early, like right now, for instance, it would make a lot of this early game stuff so much faster. So it can spawn in general stores, maybe not general stores. It can spawn in the clothing store in Solitude and the one in Riften, the one that Wicco adds in Riften. But I think you need to be level 10. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't confirm the level. My last character got to level 9, the most recent one, before I made this new character. So I didn't get to see if it shows up at level 10. But when I went up to the College of Winterhold, they had the Novice Robes of Intuition. That's what they're called. And it makes it so your novice spells are free. So if I can get this here, it would be massive. It would be insane. Like it really would be game changing. But I don't know. I don't know how early I can get it. So we'll find out. Also, again, I have Spit on. So NPCs with higher levels are going to have different equipment. She's in the Dwarven Armor tier level. So she's going to be like above a level 11, I think. It has to be. So
oh.
Yeah.
This is the College of Winter.
So she's pretty stacked.
Perhaps. But what is it? It would seem that
I don't have it so that Daedric or Dragonborn items can
I'm afraid
spawn.
I don't know anything of the... A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Fire Vault.
Oh, no, that's
Casting one... No. Or you can try your luck with one of the... Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Winterhold's I think I'll lead you across the...
This is a good way to get robes
Once
too.
you're inside, you'll want to speak
To get the hood and also the robes. That'll give me a little bit more magical ability. Because right now I don't have any equipment on, really. So, this will help a little bit. Man, look at this snow. Ooh, 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 look at this snow. Look at this rock. Just look at the rock. Okay, I feel like this rock could actually be a little bit less blurry. It's not blurry. I feel like that's like some 1K texture there. But still, it all looks really good. I love this ground, this pavement, like this towed brick pattern. Huh, it's beautiful. It's still like kind of circular though. The overall layout. It's like, oh well. It's not like not circular, but like what I meant to say is like polygonal. I guess. Blocky.
Trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
Welcome. Another new... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class.
Alrighty. Is this the 20 or the 30? I hope it's the 30. Yeah, the 30. Alright, I need to see if Farada is here. She's telling me something. She's probably still down here. I just want to see if she has the robes.
The college is an asset to spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Nope.
Mirabelle will be waiting.
Here's Frigid. It might not show up until like level 5. I don't want to go through Tolfter's lecture. But I will if none of these professors sell it. Nah, if none of them sell it, I'm not going to do that.
You can see. Confound it all. I was.
It looks so wrong for him to not have the right equipment on. Yeah, I feel like they don't have it in stock. Because they should at least have the apprentice stuff. I wonder if it's a mage level thing. Maybe I need to have mage level 40 and then it pops up. It is... Yeah, that would make sense.
Good. Not that.
I don't know. I could check back again at like level 5.
You wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah. I don't feel like they have it. Man, look at those rocks. Just gonna go ahead and grab these. Might as well. I want the alchemy ingredients. Over here. Here they are. Get some pretty rare ingredients from here, you know? Get some more potions. Why not? These things are very useful early game. Fire salt's always useful. Any point in the game. Well, I guess maybe not as much anymore. You can make some warmth restoring stews, or warmth restoring and warmth resisting stews. I don't remember exactly, but you can make stews that help with the warmth management somehow. But they all require fire salts, which is so annoying because fire salts aren't like the most common thing ever. I mean, you do get them if you just kind of explore long enough. Like they pop up and you just kind of start amassing them, but yeah, you can't just make like 100 stews. It's not like you can't just go to a vendor and just get like 100 fire salts. All right, we are going to go into here. I just want to see.
I'm sorry.
Was there a legacy of the Dragonborn thing in here? I can't remember. Oop, looks like it froze. Okay, well, I guess we're taking our break a little bit earlier than anticipated because it looks like it just froze. So I'm going to go ahead and end here. I'll resume later. I've made this comment before, but it's so weird, but it's like the game will crash like only one time, like early on, and then it'll be fine for like the next 10 hours. Like it's just the weirdest thing ever, right? And then it might crash a little bit more in the future, but like very rarely, right? But I just feel like it always crashes like one time kind of early-ish on. So I'm hoping that's the case here. It's just when you're like loading an interior. I don't know why, just the weirdest thing, but it's happened, so here we are. It's like the new save curse. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but yeah, I'm gonna resume later, either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do today, but we'll see. Sometimes I get caught up with other stuff, so we'll see how that goes. If I can get my mouse to go off my screen. It is so annoying to get my mouse. Where's my mouse even at right now? What the hell? My mouse is completely gone. Oh, it just... Okay, well. Looks like my mouse is just gone entirely. Oh, there it is. It popped back now. I had to open up Task Manager.